Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm a homeschooling mom of two boys. I have an 8-year-old who's in 3rd grade, and I have a 10-year-old who's in 5th grade. And today I'm going to be going over what geography curriculum we're using this year and also what we've used last year. This is what we're using for geography this year. We're using Passport to the World by Master Books. And Master Books, I went to their website. They have a lot of very interesting looking curriculums. I'm definitely going to be trying out more in the future. We do about 2 lessons a week. This book comes with its own little passport. And as you go through a section, there are stickers in the back. You can add a sticker to it. You can buy extra passports from the Master Books websites. So what we do is we read one country one day a week, then we'll move on to another country another day. And if this Eat Your Way Around the World book has a coordinating recipe, we might make it that day also for part of the lesson. And then we'll probably do some flag sticker book that day as well, if there's a coordinating country. So it starts off with Armenia. And what I love about this book is it's done in a way that's really easy for children to understand, especially with all the colored pictures. I think having such good pictures really helps the concept stick and helps your children remember it years to come. We've got Bangladesh. Oh, it even has a picture of the money that they use. Talks about the Cherokee in the United States. The Netherlands. And again, I love all the colorful photographs they have here. So with the Passport to the World, we are also using this flag sticker book, which I'd picked up at Half Price Books, and I thought it would be a little fun activity for my boys to do. And it has all the different flags for all the countries in the world. And as we go through a different country in this book, the Passport to the World, we're going to be going through this book, and there's stickers. You take the sticker and you put it on the flag, and you can take a look at the map. And we're also using the Eat Your Way Around the World. So as we do a country in the Passport book, we're going to be making recipes from here, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later. And also for geography, I picked this up last year. We have a small mini globe, which works just fine. I think I paid $5 for this. It came from like Michael's or a crafting store like that. And I had actually bought this one first, the new PUFFIN Children's World Atlas, and I had bought this last year to go with the Trail Guide curriculum, and it was not good enough to go with that curriculum. I needed something much more detailed. So while this is good for learning about a few different countries for little children, I felt like it was also lacking. So I kept it, and sometimes we do open it up, like especially last year when we studied the different states. It didn't really help us at all. So I also had picked this up, which is a much better World Atlas. And it has the longitude and latitude on every page, which helped us a lot last year. And it's still colorful enough for elementary school kids to use. And see, you've got all the states listed. So there's different types of maps for the United States in here, which helped us out a lot. And we don't really refer to this too often because last year we had learned so much about map reading that we're learning more about the world culture this year than we did last year. So last year for geography, we were using the Trail Guide to Learning Path of Exploration, and geography is just part of the whole curriculum package among other subjects. And I think the geography is the very best thing of this whole curriculum. My kids learned how to read a map backwards and forwards, and now they are experts at it. And here's an example of one of the geography pages that you have in here. This teacher's book, pretty much you have all the lessons in here, and there's really no prep work. It's just open and go, which is the nice thing about it. And here's another example. It's a map of the Dominican Republic when we were studying Columbus. And here's some example of the student notebook pages which you have to get if you're using this curriculum. This is the Otter. It's all divided up by grade levels. So each notebook package you're going to want to order the grade level for your child. And then this book is for all grade levels in one. And here's an example of one of the maps that they would have worked on. So my kids' favorite part of the Trail Guide to Learning curriculum, their absolutely favorite part, was the Eat Your Way Around the World book. Every time in this book we would discuss a new country, we would go into this book and make a recipe. And their two favorite recipes that they liked were when we studied Columbus. We went ahead and did some Jamaica recipes. We made the ting, and my kids really enjoyed making that. It was very easy to make for them. And then I went ahead and made the jerk seasoning on some chicken, and they absolutely loved that. And there's a recipe for jerk chicken. They actually helped me make the seasoning, and then I went ahead and cooked the chicken. And something we all cooked together was in New Zealand. I had found the pavlova recipe, and they had previously heard of pavlova from The Little Lunch on Netflix. And in that Little Lunch, it didn't turn out too well, but in this book it turned out really awesome. And we're actually going to be cooking it again here soon. And if you wanted to, with the Eat Your Way Around the World, you can print up a little passport for your kids, which we did, but I don't have them anymore. And then every time you do a new country, you can put one of these stamps on there. And then the 1, 2, and 3s for if your kids liked the recipe, if they didn't like it, or if it was the best recipe ever. And every single recipe in here is made with pretty simple ingredients and easy for children to make on their own if they wanted to. And when we study world geography this year, we're still using this book because I love it so much.